What's up, you guys? Today I'm so excited because we're gonna be doing like a quick little kind of like makeup hack slash informative video on how to lift and sculpt your face. If you guys are wondering where the heck I am, I'm on vacation right now. I'm in South Carolina, so that's why my background looks different. I'm in a hotel. But basically for the past month or so, I've made slight, subtle little changes to my skincare and makeup routine that have made such a difference in how my face looks and making it look more sculpted and lifted. Obviously, I don't have anything on my face right now, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. It's made such a difference. It's so easy and I absolutely love it. So I'm super excited about that. And that's also why I put my hair back and up so we can just really see the face up close and personal and show you guys all my little tips and tricks. So without further ado, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first step, and probably honestly the most important step, is I go in with this. This is the Clarence Total Eye Lift. So this is an eye cream, but it's focused on giving a visible eye lift to your eyes, and it works so good. I want to thank Clarence so much for partnering with me on today's video, but I truly love this eye cream. It is incredible and really unlike any other eye cream that I use. The way that you apply this eye cream is a little bit different than a typical eye cream. So I'm gonna put some on my fingers. You really don't need a lot of this. And then I'm gonna take these three fingers, pointer, middle, and index, and warm up the product with those three fingers because that's what we're gonna use to apply. Warming up the product helps to activate the natural ingredients. Then I'm gonna take these fingers and press into my under eye area, starting from the inner and then moving outwards, upwards, like this, up to the temples. It honestly feels so nice. It's very relaxing. This is like their signature technique and I'm obsessed with it now. And you can also bring it on your brows, and then I do it right in between the brows and lift upwards. And it's a lot better to press it into the skin instead of like rubbing or stretching like we would normally do. And it's also nice because there's no pores in your fingers, so it's not soaking up any product. The product is only going where you're placing it on your face. It's not getting soaked into like a brush or another product. So honestly, your fingers are your best tool when it comes to this. And the Clarence Total Eye Lift has 94% natural ingredients. It's a plant-based formula, and this targets wrinkles, crow's feet, dark circles, puffiness, basically any sort of issue you may have going on with your under eyes. It's suitable for all ages and skin types, as well as people that have sensitive eyes, contact wearers. This is a very gentle formula, and that's why it's gentle enough to be used right up around your eye area, and like I said, on your lashes and brows as well. And it's also eco-friendly. The bottle is made of recycled glass, and you can literally feel it working and like stimulating your under eye area. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to try it for yourself. Like, I would highly recommend adding this to your skincare routine if you like that lifted look to your eyes and face, which I mean, who doesn't? It's truly one of the best eye creams that I have tried. So I will have it linked down below in the description box. Definitely check there if you guys are interested. I would highly recommend it. Okay, so now that we have our eyes looking visibly lifted, I'm gonna show you a few little techniques, little tweaks that I've been doing with my makeup to further emphasize the lifted look. So I'm just gonna go and blend in a little tinted moisturizer right now, just so we have like a base on our face to work on top of. I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. And you know what I'll do? I'll blend the base on my skin because there's no like tweak or change in technique, but then I'll do all the new techniques on one side of my face and then not do them on the other side so we can see the difference. And you can also apply your makeup right over that eye cream. It doesn't pill or create anything weird. Some eye creams don't interact well with makeup, so they're better used at night, but you can use the Clarence Total Eye Lift both morning and night, and you can apply your makeup right on top of it with no issues. Okay, now for concealer, you know in the past I used to do a huge triangle underneath my eyes. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're just going to apply concealer right to this inner corner area like that, and then upwards, kind of the same exact area that we applied the Clarence Total Eye Lift. That's where we're gonna apply our concealer to, again, further emphasize that lifted look. I'm just gonna go in and blend that out, gently pressing it into the skin and blending upwards. So this obviously helps to further conceal the under eyes, but also give that lift. Next, I'm gonna go in with a cream bronzer. So typically when I would cream bronze, I would go kind of right beneath the cheekbone, almost in like a U sort of shape, just following the cheekbone, but we're not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna kind of go, I always say perpendicular, but I feel like it's not perpendicular, but you guys will see the motion that I'm using. I'm going to start up here, which is actually still where my cheekbone is. So I'm not underneath the cheekbone, I'm kind of right on top of it, and then go downwards. So I'm kind of going across the side of my face instead of where I would used to contour, which is like right down this way. I'm lifting it up and going in this direction. You're kind of shooting for a little bit above the tip of your ear down to slightly below the side corner of your mouth. It's a little bit different because you're not following like your natural cheekbone. At least I'm not following mine, but the end result actually looks really nice. So I'm just gonna kind of blend this in, and sometimes I will bring it a little bit up here as well. And then next I'm gonna go in with a cream blush, and instead of applying it typically where I would, which is on the apples of the cheeks, which that can make the face appear rounder and wider, I'm going to apply it back up here. So almost right on top. So right in the same area we did the contour, but just slightly above it. and focus most of the color towards the back and then diffuse it out towards the front of my face. Again, not gonna completely cover that apple of the cheek area, but we do of course want a little bit of color there so we can see it when our face is straight on, but emphasizing it most towards the back of our face and then diffusing when we bring it forwards instead of like starting right on the apples of the cheeks and making them like round and pink and bright, which is what I always used to do. But applying it like this looks a lot more flattering, at least on my face specifically. And again, further emphasizes that lifted look. Then for highlight, I just got a little on my finger. I'm not going to bring it all the way again towards the front of my face. I'm going to focus it back here, gently tap it on, almost back towards the temple area, where before I used to just bring it like a stripe right down here, but I'm going to focus it mostly back here. Again, so we still have that glow, but it's not this beaming highlight right on the apples of our cheeks, emphasizing like the widest part of our face. Applying it back here helps to give that lifted, sculpted look. So I'm just gently tapping that onto the skin. I noticed pretty much we're putting everything in that same area that we applied the Clarence Total Eye Lift, up and back towards, I guess, our like temples it would be, to sculpt and lift. Okay, so you can already visibly see the major difference between this side of my face and this side of my face. Obviously this side looks way more lifted and sculpted. And I'm still using the same products, I'm just applying them in a slightly different area of the face. And I feel like it completely changes the face shape and makes it look a lot more lifted. The last step, you can slightly change your eyebrows. I've seen people like shaving off the corners of their eyebrows and stuff to do this. I would not recommend doing that. But to make the slightest difference, you can just go in and outline the underneath of your brows just to give them some structure. And when you're bringing the tail, try and flick it outwards instead of down. But I still pretty much follow the natural shape of my brows. Your brows are naturally going to go in a downwards motion towards the outer tail, but I'll bring it out as much as I can. And once I kind of underline the bottom part of the brow, I will not go on the top of my brow and do any outlining there because I feel like that can tend to drag the brow down. But to just help to further fill them in, I just go in with a little tinted brow gel and just spoolie the brows upwards so they are more lifted instead of just to the side or down. I just drag the spoolie upwards. And that's it, you guys. Like, again, I did all the same steps that I would normally be doing, but you get a completely different result in how your face looks. And I absolutely love doing this. So let me know if you guys see a difference down below and if this is something that you guys would want to try. But yeah, that's it. Like, just these quick little tweaks to your makeup can make such a difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!